risen through the ranks with victories at the last 4 starts from a Class 3 to a 1MW. Faces his toughest test. He's in gate 2. Gussie Godiva's in gate 1. Now Oxford Dollar moves in. No luck at Morfettville last time out for this old South Australian veteran. Got caught wide the entire trip there. Flying Spark standing up next to British Basker. My Vision Splendid is ready. Acetate coming up in the green colours. In front of a big crowd. You'd be not surprised if they posted another record here. I think they had 12,000 here last year. It wouldn't be short of that mark, you'd think. Just Acetate and Lodger to get ready. Go Straight Home, who's been going up through the ranks, is the favourite runner. Gussie Godiva, drawn gate 1, is well tried in the race. Then out to Ascana, who's getting ready for a crack at the Launceston Cup as a middle stall. Lodger is the last one to go in. $150,000 listed race. They're set to go. Mornington Cup 2,000 metres. Acetate with an attendant. Ravens Pal, an attendant getting in there too. One in with Peace Ruler. Acetate edgy. So too is Lodger near the outside. Racing. Gussie Godiva a touch slow on the inside. Go Straight Home pinged away. So did last year's winner Gunnermatter and Ravens Pal. In the early stages, British Basker posies up behind them from Flying Sparks. Agro, My Vision Splendid are going on out wider and Lodger's just off them. Pace of Plenty turning out of the straight. Ravens Pal had it narrowly. On the inside is Go Straight Home and Agro made a line of 3. Gunnermatter gets the gun run. 4th on the inside and Flying Sparks well placed. 2 British Basker, mouth wide open. On his outside, My Vision Splendid working hard and trapped out. Lodger's next deep also. Gussie Godiva the fence. A length and a half Panoramic Lad, 1 Piece Ruler and then a scan to the outside. A length and a half to Acetate. Oxford Dollar's gone back in the field but he's still wide and wobbly as last of all. Out near the 1200, Ravens Pal will try and do it all. The favourite Go Straight Home 3/4 away second. Agro is third. My Vision Splendid outside him about 3 or 4 wide. Gunnermatter's on the rails 5th. 2 lengths further back is Flying Sparks in a good place. A length to Gussie Godiva. Lodger is next with British Basker about 2.5 lengths further back in the field. Then Peace Ruler the inside. Followed by Ascana as they run towards the turn at the 800. Panoramic Lad in that bunch. Oxford Dollar is next in company with Wobbly and Acetate had now dropped out last. Cupfield makes the run round near the 800 metre turn. Ravens Pal from on the outside Goes Straight Home. Agro holding third from My Vision Splendid. He's going to sleep well tonight. Gunnermatter in behind them. Flying Sparks peels out to make a run. He's coming round the outside strongly and then came British Basker. Further back in the field is Lodger and Ascana's pulled out. Gussie Godiva's back about 4th last. Up towards the turn now. Flying Sparks going up with a run on the outside. Go Straight Home is there and Ravens Pal is still kicking. Lodger, British Basker, Gunnermatter's into the clear. Into the straight. Go Straight Home. The favourite hit the lead. Gunnermatter's out after him now. And they're followed by Lodger down the outside. Gunnermatter going for 2 straight. Hits the lead. Here's Lodger and Flying Sparks. Gunnermatter pulling out Plenty though. And Gunnermatter wins the cup again from Lodger. Go Straight Home might have held third from Flying Sparks. Ascana. Oxford Dollars ran a big race out wide and never got on the track. He was followed by Acetate and then came Wobbly, Panoramic Lad, Ravens Pal. Gussie Godiva never came into it. Just ahead of her to go over the line was British Basker. Well back is Peace Ruler and My Vision Splendid with Agro also towards the tail. A gun ride, a super ride by Nash Trawiller. And a courageous finishing burst from Gunnermatter has seen him win the cup. Number 3. He won it last year with 51.5. He's gone up to 57 kilos today. And he needed every bit of that beautiful ride to get him home. Wonderful win. A hometown victory for Tony Noonan's Gunnermatter, written by Nash Trawiller. Second placing, number 7, Lodger, Peter Mertens. Third has gone to number 10, Go Straight Home, Vlad Jurek. He's arrived in the bigger time races with a very fine performance. 4th home, Flying Sparks, number 5. And 5th home, number 2, Oxford Dollar. The old 7-year-old never got on the track. 3, 7 and 10. 12.20 and 3.30 for those that stuck with Gunnermatter beating Lodger and Go Straight Home. The other favoured runner in it, Gussie Godiva, settled midfield on the rail. Runs came round the outside. She was back about third last on the fence coming up towards the turn. Not the right place to be, and she never really came into it thereafter.
Great call by Greg Miles in the Mornington Cup. Gunnamatta does it again. 12.20 and 3.30. Lodger 9.90. Go Straight Home 180. The trifecta $1,421. We'll be heading trackside with Tony Noonan, talking to Andrew Bensley in a moment. Before we do that, the Gosford Slipper's getting close. 2 minutes to be exact. Secret Land is at $1.10. Ultimate Fever into single figures now at $9.10. Then Hipwell, $13, and Navajo Princess at $15. There is a value bet coming up on the Gosford Slipper. The number to call 1902 238 238. Well, the big crowd at Mornington have witnessed Gunnamatta taking out its second Mornington Cup. Back to Andrew.
Well, big cheers down here for the local horse that's done it back-to-back. Hasn't won a race between last year and today, Tony Noonan, but congratulations.
Yeah, Andrew, great thrill. Terrific thrill.
Terrific thrill, the owners will give them another roar. Go on, boys. Yeah, the locals have won it. Just gave it a perfect run, Nashra Willa.
Oh, good barrier draws help. And,
yeah.
You know, we've been able to set the horse for the race, and just over the moon, Andrew. It's fantastic.
I don't know whether you can understand what I'm saying, but he just had the nice run on the rail. He peeled off on the home turn.
He had the cushy run.
And he showed some guts, though, that last 100 metres.
Yeah, well, look, you try your best, and he's a great little tryer, the horse. He hasn't got a lot of class, but he knows how to try, and he just loves his track.
And Nash, who rode him last year?
Kieran McAvoy.
Kieran McAvoy, well done with Nashra Willa as well.
Well done. Thanks, Andrew.
Tony Noonan there, and as you can see, Gunnamatta returns. Big cheer here. And Nashra Willa's got a good smile on his dial as well. It's 3, 7 and 10 after the Carlton Draft Mornington Cup.
Terrific stuff. Thank you, Andrew. Gunnamatta, it's won 6 races. 2 of them have been Mornington Cups. Gosford, very shortly off to that venue for their feature race, the Gosford Slipper. The Golden Slipper scene will become a lot clearer after this. Secret Land at $1.10. Ultimate Fever is at $8.60 and Hipwell at $11. Just awaiting on pictures to come through for the Gosford Slipper over 1,100 metres. Race St Morfordville, Our Fame 960 320, Catlight 190, Chats at 230, the trifecta $519, 110.71 the race time. So Secret Land, 4 starts for 2 wins and a third. The Inglis Classic winner has been a dominant 2-year-old throughout the last few months. This filly, Secret Land, won the Classic by 4 lengths last time out, of course, and won the Widden Stakes earlier on at Randwick. Looking to add the Gosford Slipper to its impressive resume already. A filly by Secret Savings, the Waterhouse trained runner, on screen with the white colours and the pale blue, dark blue striped sleeves. We're heading trackside for the Gosford Slipper. Here's Ian Craig.
Now the favourite walking in, thanks Matt, and the Secret Land, the horse in question, $1.20, $1.10 in New South Wales. Trained by Gay Waterhouse. And last year, Gay won the race with Snowland. Chris Munns beating Takas and Kidman. Previous race here won by Switched On Time. Late scratchings of the barrier, Sports Brat and Ear to Ear. Protest second against first dismissed, with Switched On Time beating Sir Kenny and Troy Dan. Fourth went to number 3. Now they're just about ready. This is the big one of the day. The BJ Howes Metal and Gosford Slipper. All in. Red lights are on. Secret Land $1.20 both win and place. Starter just waiting for one of these horses that wasn't quite secure. Might have been Antienne. Now he's happy. We're ready. racing this time. They jump pretty well. Secret Land immediately going back to the tail of the field. Hipple shows the way out by nearly a length now on Navajo Princess. Third posse is Auntie-N, followed by Ultimate Fever on the inside of Secret Land, a length and a half Sister Declan. As they travel about 300 metres now, and Hipple has the nose in front of Navajo Princess. One Auntie-N, Secret Land is wider out, followed by Ultimate Fever and nearly a length off to Sister Declan. Hipple goes round the first corner at the 600, leading narrowly from Navajo Princess. Secret Land is going up to them now very, very quickly, followed by Auntie-N, and then Ultimate Fever, and last of all is Sister Declan. Down the side they swing, 400 metres to go, and Secret Land in front narrowly now from Hipple in the middle. They've beaten off Navajo Princess, and a length further back is Ultimate Fever, straightening up and down to the 200 marker. Secret Land shaken up by J.A. Cassidy. Ultimate Fever's having a shot at the favourite, and they've beaten off Hipple. It's Secret Land. She's gone. Ultimate Fever put pay to her very quickly, and Ultimate Fever's racing away to win the Gosford Slipper. Ultimate Fever beats Secret Land, a flop, the favourite. Third was Hipple, then Sister Declan, Navajo Princess and Auntie-N. Well, Ultimate Fever's absolutely toyed with Secret Land over the last 150. Number 7, Ultimate Fever. Written by Darren Beedman for Paul Whelan, G.J. Darcy and M.A. McGuinness, by Gold Fever from Ultimate Jester, and written by Darren for trainer John O'Shea, has toyed with her rivals. A very, very easy win. Number 3, Gave Nothing, Secret Land. I know she raced wide, but nevertheless, with the boom on her, we thought that she'd be more effective than what she was. But anyway, by Secret Savings, Gay Waterhouse, Jim Cassidy, and third goes to number 2, Hipple, by Armadale from Curlani, Neil Godbolt at Port Macquarie, Hugh Bowman. 6 ran 4th, and that was Sister Declan. 7, 3, 2, 6. 4 was 5th, 1 ran 6th. 2.5, a very easy win. 2 1/4 second and third. Time was 1:05.96. 1:05.96. Preserve holds the race record at 1:04.50, and the last 600 in 35.68. All right, let's have a look at the totes that we've got. Firstly, number 7, the winner, Ultimate Fever, 6:40 and 1:90. Number 3 ran second, Secret Land, 1:20. And the third dividend didn't operate, with insufficient runners, of course. Quinella, 2:60. Exacta, 9:30. Trifecta, $44. And the daily double special dividend with Costa Azura and Millennium Charm out of the last, $11.30. First 4 dividends still not available. Well, what more could you say? She ran a very good race at her debut, Ultimate Fever. She was put away for a short break. She came back. She trialled well behind How Funny. And How Funny, of course, one of the big hopes in the Blue Diamond Saturday. And she had a lovely run. Darren pulled her out into the straight, and she simply flew past Secret Land, whom I was very disappointed with. She's only a smallish thing, and she's fairly light. And I tell you what, I don't think on that run this afternoon she'll be holding pride of place in the Golden Slipper for very much longer. Still, a lot of water to flow, and certainly the points were with Ultimate Fever this afternoon. 7-3-2-6 after the Slipper.
No doubt about that. It was a nice win, and $6.40. That was the value bet. Ultimate Fever. Value bet getting up there in the Gosford Slipper. Darren Beedman brings the winner back. Next up is race 7, Eagle Farm in 7 minutes. Bar as Thunder and With My equal top raters. Fortune's Friend on 97, and Shramathy is on a 90. 2 and 5 equal, 8 and 7 the ratings on this next race. It is a Class 3 over 1,300 metres. Bar as Thunder for Lacey Morrison, the favourite. Placed its past couple in Class 3s at Ipswich and also Eagle Farm. It's had the 13 starts for a win and 6 placings. 1 start at Eagle Farm for a second. Of the others, With My at $4.30, Given a Good Hope, number 5, placed at the Sunshine Coast 2 runs ago. Bold Molly and Shramadhi at double each way odds. We do have a riding change, by the way, in the last event at Eagle Farm. Race 8, number 11, Mujahid, is now Lyle Appo. Lyle Appo on Mujahid in the last event. Now, having a look at Mornington, the last event in 26 minutes, we have a rating special there. Zedadez ahead of Alhazen, Tarcoola, Mist and Ignite the Turf, 4, 1, 2 and 5. An early look at ratings for the final race on Cup Day. And Alhazen is the early favourite at $4, and that was a special from Greg Miles earlier on in Inside Running. Zedadez, the rating special, second pick at $4.80. On the second page, Sovereign Don at $7.70. That's a chance. Class 1 over 1,500 metres. There's the winner in the mounting enclosure after the Gosford Slipper Ultimate Fever. On the previous at Mornington, correct weight through on the Cup, Gunnamatta 12.20 and 2.30. Wins it again for Nash Rawiller. Lodger at 9.90. Go Straight Home, the favourite third, 1.80. Quinella 139.50. The exacta $300 and the trifecta 1,421. Our next port of call, Eagle Farm, race 7 after this break on Sky Racing.